Mark Bertig from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Spring Sports Media Day being held, and our previews are being powered by Robindell, and it's time to talk some Homer Center Wildcat baseball with Wildcat head coach Scott Bauer. Say it ain't true. 17 years, really?
It is a lot of gray hair that says that it's been that long, and just really enjoying every moment.
Well, you've had a lot of success here at Homer Center, and you have high expectations this year. I mean, what better source than Doug McNulty than to say you're the odds-on favorite?
Well, I mean, I do appreciate Doug, and I really respect Doug's opinion, but there's so many good teams in this conference this year. We're just hopeful that we're able to put our best foot forward for each game, give our best effort, and we'll see what happens when the dust settles.
You were 12-9 last year, finished with a playoff loss. So on the right side of 500, great nucleus, I think, coming back. And I look at your team and I see pitching, and I always say it starts on that little round circle in the middle of the diamond. And you look like, Scott, at least on paper, that you have some pitching depth to count on.
Yeah, that's one of our strengths this year. I think we have these two gentlemen coming back this year, Caleb and Owen. And then we got some younger folks, some younger players that we think they're going to be able to step up and give us some quality innings. But absolutely, everything starts right there in the center of that field.
Scott, I think it's great that Heritage Conference officials organized the Spring Sports Media Day. Of course, you know, in the fall, football, the lights shine the brightest, Friday night lights, and, of course, basketball season's still going on. And not that the spring sports don't get attention, but I think this is a great way to kick off the season for the Heritage Conference.
Yeah, this was awesome. The Heritage Conference, just with the expansion, is one of the premier conferences in the state of Pennsylvania. They do everything right. They're all about their student athletes, and like you said, this is a great way to celebrate our spring athletes that maybe don't get an opportunity to play fall or winter, and this is a great way to put a spotlight on them.
As far as the 2024 Wildcats, do you have your own, Doug McNulty's opinion aside, your own personal goals for the team?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we obviously we would want to be in that game here, the championship game on the 13th. We kind of talk about that's one of our first of many goals. You know, it's ultimately our home field, and we want to be a part of that. We got to watch it from the outside in the last few years, and I think these boys have worked really hard, and they would love to be a part of it. But that being said, wanting it and going out and doing it, you know, they're going to have to go out and earn it because we know it's going to be tough. Ultimately, we want to put together another D6 run, and ultimately we want to try to get in state tournament and see what kind of damage we can do there.
And an expanded Heritage Conference this year with Conemaugh Township and Conemaugh Valley. Talked to them as part of our coverage, and Township in particular appears to have a pretty good ball club coming back.
Yeah, Sam's a great coach. He's always done great things out there at Township. But, yeah, it's just bringing both of those teams in with Portage last year, at Cambry Heights last year. It just really makes this conference tough, and it's going to be a dogfight. The East-West, I think they're both going to be tough, and I think there's a lot of parity on both sides. And like I said, when the dust settles, we'll see who's on top and gets to play for the championship.
Scott, thanks for doing this. Make your number 17 a good one.
I will. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Head coach Scott Bauer. We're going to turn our attention to the student athletes that Coach Bauer brought with him, a couple of seniors that he'll be counting on. Caleb Palmer, one of them. I've been watching you play baseball for a long time.
Yeah, can't believe it's here, senior year. Just excited for it. So
you think back to July, August when you started football and then the start of the school year. Hard to believe you're in the month of March right now, and the final few months of your academic and athletic career. It goes by quickly, doesn't it?
yeah, it's gone by almost in a blink of an eye. It seems like I was just gearing up for heat camp for football, and then we turned the page. We were right basketball media day, and now we're here and we're getting ready for a game in 2 weeks.
Couple of players here, Owen Cyani. We're going to get to him in a minute, but I know Coach counts on you guys as seniors for leadership too. Is that something you try to do, Caleb, be a leader for the younger guys in particular, and tell them, hey, you can't take it for granted. I can't believe I'm a senior.
Yeah. Leadership definitely is one of the biggest things a team can ask for. We have a couple of new kids that haven't played since Little League, and me and Owen talked about how we need to have leadership this year. So, for example, Colin Doherty got a base hit, and he didn't really know how to run the bases, and we're trying to show him, trying to get these younger kids up to where we want to be, and just trying to be encouraged to make them enjoy the game.
Goals for this year?
Definitely, like Coach Bauer said, we want to play at our home field, make a run in D6, but it's definitely going to be challenging. I think this conference, anybody can get it any night. Definitely, you're going to have teams like Northern, who's going to be tough. Larry McCabe has a great program in Portage, and what I hear, Conemaugh Township is very good. So, who knows? We just got to come out every game and put our best effort.
Congratulations to you, too. I know you recently signed to continue your baseball career at Mount Aloysius, and I know that's down the road a little bit. First things first, let's have a big senior year. Go get them.
Yeah, thank you.
Caleb Palmer. We're going to bring in his teammate Owen Cyani. And Owen, I know you, like Caleb, you pitch a little bit and you play shortstop, and I know you've been a leadoff hitter for the Wildcats too, right? So talk about your goals for the 2024 season.
What Coach Bauer said, we want to be here. We want to play in that D6 Heritage Championship. We've always been wanting that. So that's what we want, and we're just going to keep moving forward after we go and win that.
You know, I'm from Homer City, and I've been involved with this field for too long. But one thing that's impressed me about you guys, one of my favorite sayings is you do your best work when no one else is watching. Well, many times if I'm coming down here to volunteer to cut grass, nobody else may be on the complex, but I see you guys in the batting cage or throwing in the bullpens. You put a lot of hard work and dedication into this sport, both of you.
Yeah, me and Caleb, we've been down at these fields since we were 5 years old, maybe younger. We always just come down here, get our work in. Like, hot sunny day, you can't miss it. You just got to come out, get that work, and get ready for the season.
Let me ask you, maybe, and I don't want to slight anybody either, but a couple of other players that you can name drop that you'll be counting on this year.
Definitely Maddie. He's going to be coming out pitching. He looks good.
Maddie, for our viewers that don't know who Maddie is.
Yeah, Maddie Sherfoss. He's going to be coming up. He's going to be a great pitcher this year. Noah Turk, he's also going to be a good one. And then Jackson Roan on the base pads. If we need him as a pinch runner, definitely put him out there, get some bases. That extra 90 feet always helps.
All right, Owen, what's next for you? I know, Caleb, we talked about going to Mount Aloysius. Have you settled on anything as of yet?
Yeah, I'm going to be going to Washington Jefferson University, going to play baseball there, and also do communications and media.
All right, well, good luck to you. Look forward to watching you guys play here this year.
We're excited. We're excited to be here every day. We're always getting our work in. When we go to practice, like, it's just straight business, and like I feel like this team has a really good connection. Like, it feels like kind of like when the 2018-2019 year with my brother and Jesse Lee and them. Like, we really have a connection. We really want to get our work in and just win.
All right, as they say, just win, baby.
Yeah, just win, baby.
Owen Cyani, Caleb Palmer, of course, head coach Scott Bauer of the Homer Center Wildcats. As we talk Homer Center Wildcat baseball, high expectations for Homer Center, as they said they'd like to be playing on their home field when the Heritage Conference Championship game rolls around in May. Previewing Homer Center on Heritage Conference Spring Sports Media Day at First Commonwealth Bank Field. For Robindale Energy, I'm Mark Bertig on Renda Digital TV.